Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for March of 2022. Let's see. Happy birthday to you, Aries, by the way, that are born this month. But Aries, let's see here what is going on for you at this time. You always get these cards of moving or movement in general. You have the Chariot, the World, so and even the Four of Wands actually can be a card of moving, believe it or not. So I'm going to put that card that just flew out to the side here. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, so there definitely could be a move going on for you. Obviously, I got snowed in again, so we're doing readings from here at my top secret bunker. But you start off here with the Five of Cups, definitely coming off of some disappointments. You have the Five of Pentacles as well. To me, the Five of Cups and the Five of Pentacles together is just like a big disappointment, something that left you feeling left out in the cold, or something that just didn't work out how you thought it was going to work out. Taking this first diagonal here, you have the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Cups again down here. And right above the Five of Cups, you have the Four of Cups. So it's kind of like you've experienced a disappointment. Something you thought was going to be a victory wasn't. The interesting thing is, this is one of those readings where going this first diagonal, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Cups, disappointment. Going this way, you have the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like there is an opportunity for you to change your fortunes at this time. Literally, that's what I feel like this reading is saying. It's a very simple reading, and it's a good one. I feel like one of the easiest ways for you is that card that just flew out at the beginning, the Three of Pentacles. It's like teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work this year. Again, I know I keep beating this dead horse, but if you're not working on a team, you're crazy. Or if you're not trying to build a team, you're crazy, I would say. And it doesn't matter in any area of your life, love, business, spirituality, pretty much everything. And a team doesn't mean you have to like physically work together with people. You could start a group on Facebook. You could join a forum. You could start a YouTube channel and have discussions with people in the comments. That is like building a team. You can build I have a team of dead people, right? There are people I still watch on YouTube that do not exist any longer, and I still watch their videos, right? Because YouTube has everything. So it's like you can build a team in any way that you see fit, but I would have some sort of team. I would be imagining some sort of team here because I feel like it's going to help you progress. In this first row, you have the Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Page of Pentacles. Again, feeling left out in the cold, calling attention to your weaknesses. I feel like something isn't working out any longer. Those are literally the words that are popping into my head, especially in this diagonal, the Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Five of Cups. It's like something isn't working out how it used to. And maybe, I don't really feel like you're hanging on to it, but I do feel it is affecting you on a certain level with this Five of Pentacles. You have the World, though, so there's like something is completing. You know, the World can just represent completion, ending something. And right next to it, you have the Four of Wands. So again, the Four of Wands is also a card of reaching a finish line or graduating. And we'll talk more about that in a minute, but that's what this reading looks like to me. Again, it looks like you're kind of graduating or you're moving on to something bigger and better. And finally, you have the Page of Pentacles. Good news coming in for you, but I also feel like you're learning about new things. I feel like the most dangerous thing right now, and I've been talking about this for about 2 years, is a comfort zone. I feel like the people that are going to be left behind are the people who don't learn new things. And, you know, the people who do learn are going to continue to be successful. That's why I keep encouraging people to learn new things, to try new things. I drive people nuts on this channel, right? I'm constantly trying new things. And yeah, it drives people nuts. But, you know, I also went from being stuck for like 2 years with 40,000 subs to, 600,000 subs now. So I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this because, again, it works. I'm a dummy. I fell on my head when I was 10 years old, right? I always tell people I went from like an AB student to a D student in school after I fell on my head. So it's like, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, right? So I feel like this is about learning how to do things. Again, like I said, I can barely read now. So, trust me. Next, you have the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of a victory and a card of success. So I feel like there is definitely a victory coming in for you. It's also a card of willpower. I do feel like it is harder to do things than normal, is what I would say. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel like if we want to do something, start a business, get into a new relationship, whatever, it's probably going to take extra effort. But, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory, as they say. So, I definitely feel it is worth it to put in the extra effort, which we see right here. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles is the extra effort. I love the Eight of Pentacles because it is material success on the horizon. It just says if you do the work, you will get the result. If you do the work, you will be successful. So love it. You also have the Four of Wands. Again, Four of Wands is like completion, but it could also be a victory. So I do feel like there either are or is a victory coming in for you at this time. And it's also a card of completion. You know, it kind of looks like a finish line up at the top here, Aries. So, you know, I do feel like some of you could be wrapping something up here. And sorry, I need some water. But I do feel like there is a victory coming in with this Four of Wands. And you also have the Page of Cups. I do feel there's new love coming in for you. I would say love is kind of like the ketchup on this reading, you know? This reading is a big old basket of French fries, and I feel like the love is kind of like the ketchup. It's just like the icing on the cake. It's a little bit extra that could be coming in for you at this time. So very interesting. Jupiter will be entering into your sign on May 10th. And, you know, again, that's going to be, I mean, you know, I talk about this a lot for you because, you know, Jupiter in your first house is amazing. You know, Jupiter, even if Aries isn't your first house, which it might not be, then, you know, still Jupiter in your sign is amazing. And it is definitely amazing for love, especially when you get to the end of it, which will be next year. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. You know, really good time for love in discovering new things. To me, the Page of Cups can also be a dream. He is imagining that fish that's in that cup there, and he needs to grab onto that dream. He needs to make something happen, which, like I said at the beginning of the reading, this row to me looks like a very nice opportunity that's coming in for you. Next, you have the Three of Cups. Again, teamwork makes the dream work for sure. This is true for everyone. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration, and so is the Four of Wands. So I do feel like there could be some celebrations coming in for you. Sometimes I feel that the Three of Cups is more talking about inspiration, kind of like a muse. You know, it's like a muse is having something that inspires you to action or inspires you to be successful. I do feel for some of you that there could be something that is kind of motivating you coming in. It could be love. It's like sometimes I think we get into a relationship with someone who's really great and it just inspires us to be better. And I do feel that for some of you here. For others, it could just be seeing something that you want. You know, it's like sometimes I think maybe like a new car comes out and we're like, oh my God, I want that, like a Tesla, right? Or something like that. And so I feel like there could be like something that you are seeing. Could be something new, could be something old, but it's like you're seeing it as almost like a muse, something you want to work towards. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups here. So the Wheel of Fortune is about a turnaround, and I do feel that it's crazy because everybody's had the Wheel of Fortune. I'm pretty sure everybody's had the Wheel of Fortune for this month, but it could definitely be a very significant change month for you. I also feel like you're taking control of your destiny here, Aries. The Four of Cups is, I feel, the disappointments of this right here, the Five of Cups, kind of like we talked about at the beginning of the reading. I feel like you've experienced some disappointments. I feel like you just, you know, things have not worked out how you see them in your head, and so that has caused some disappointments. But a pretty simple reading. I love where this is going for you, Aries. So we're just going to clarify. With the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords. Definitely a victory coming in for you. The Ace of Swords, like living your truth as well. And I kind of feel that for you here, Aries, where it's more like you're living your truth. You're more doing things that are in alignment with you, you know, whether it's like in business or work or love. I feel like you're more in alignment. You're feeling like you're more kind of moving in the right direction here. With the World and the Four Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Damn. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. This is a really good reading, Aries. So a lot of success coming in for you. Again, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, learning. Ten of Pentacles is a card of education because there's this old guy here. He represents like the patriarch of the family. He represents like the leader of the family, and he represents wisdom. So learning is going to be very important for you. With the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you have the Six of Wands. A lot of attention. I feel like like I said, if you want something like love, you're going to have to go get attention. You're going to have to put yourself out there. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel like at this time, pretty much for everyone, if you want something, it's going to require a little bit of extra elbow grease. It's going to require a little bit of extra work. But again, it's worth it to put the work into something that requires a little bit of extra effort because usually, you know, like I said, you know, the harder the battle, the sweeter the victory, right? So I would be putting in the extra work here. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Basically, the universe saying I meant what I said. Whenever I get a card that repeats itself, to me, it's just the universe repeating itself. So take control of your destiny. With the Four of Wands and the Four of Cups, you have the Strength card. Strength is like a card of something that requires strength, something that could require like a little bit of extra work or effort. So if you're working towards something, again, it could be something that requires extra effort. I really see you showing off in the future, because the Strength card is a card of like a display of strength. They always say, who in their right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? And the answer is nobody, Aries. So it can be a card of like showing off, getting a lot of attention because you are showing off and things like that. With the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups, you have the Five of Cups again, past disappointments. I just feel like something isn't going according to plan. Something isn't what it used to be. I think those were the words I used at the beginning of the reading. Could be a relationship has changed. Maybe you have a business. Maybe it's just not as good as it used to be, and something has to change here. So I feel like that's part of the disappointment. Five of Cups says turn around. It says, do not get hung up on the disappointment. Focus on the two cups that are behind you here, because there's something new there. The Five of Cups really represents things being the same for too long. He's lost his taste for wine. That's why he's crying. But if he turned around, he would see something new in those cups behind him. He would see something that's much better for him. And, he needs to turn around. So I'd be looking for new things. Top row outcome, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is a card of separation. Or like walking away from things, and I do feel that for you. I do feel some of you are going through a separation. We've talked about this in the past. Middle row, you have the Nine of Pentacles, total independence, being able to take care of yourself. Definitely a lot of success coming in for you here, Aries. I feel like a lot of abundance coming in for you. And bottom row, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a card of learning. I'm actually going to pull an extra row here, because I want to see more about this learning thing. What are you learning here, Aries? Where is this going? You have the Tower. Probably learning to move past the Tower moment. I feel like you've already had a Tower moment. But again, the Tower, those people, they have been trying to protect themselves from reality. The reason the Tower falls is so that they can be brought back down to reality. The Tower represents building your walls up too high around you. That's why I always say, to me, the Tower is not a bad card. To me, the Tower is a good card because, again, things have been the same for too long. Middle row, King of Pentacles. Things have been the same for too long. Everybody's had the King of Pentacles this week. King of Pentacles represents convention, the way things have always been done. Again, that is going to be probably your worst enemy, is staying stuck doing the same thing. And there you go, Eight of Swords, staying stuck, doing the same thing. It doesn't really answer the question, but it kind of does. I feel like this is saying, if you do things the way you have always done them in any area of your life, then you're just going to be stuck. So this is like encouraging you to learn new ways of doing things so that you can be much more successful in all areas of your life. Let's ask. Tower, Ten of Swords, yeah, leaving something behind, needing to learn new ways of doing things. King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Again, not really answering the question. It's basically just saying if you stay stuck doing things the same way, you're going to stay stuck, right? In the Eight of Swords, you have the Judgment card, opening up to something new. They need to step out of the coffin and do something different. So that's kind of what I feel here. In a lot of ways, I feel like this reading is saying you have the opportunity to truly take control of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune coming up twice as well. But it's going to be through kind of living life on your own terms. Part of me feels like the separations that you're experiencing intuitively have to do with you living your own life. I feel, I'm not calling you out here or anything, Aries, but I do feel some of you, maybe you don't even know, like what you want to do, what you want to be when you grow up, and you could be 40 years old. Doesn't matter. I feel like some of you, maybe you've been living other people's lives for too long. And so now it's time to live your truth with that Ace of Swords. But really good reading. So thank you for being here, Aries. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.